Ladies and gentlemen, our officials for this match. Our first referee, Joven Racelis, national referee. The second referee is Jofer Educado, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Cignal HD Spikers. Outside spiker from San Beda University, number 17 captain, Ces Molina. Opposite hitter from the Far Eastern University, number 10, Chin Chin Basas. Middle blocker from the National University, number 11, Jackie Acuna. Outside spiker from Venezuela, number 15, Maria Perez. Middle blocker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 18, Ria Menezes. Setter from FEU, number 22, Jel Cayuna. Starting libero from the University of the East, number 9, Judith Abil. Head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos. And now the starters for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Setter from Adamson University, number 17, Captain Louis Romero. Outside spiker from Japan, number 1, Asaka Tamaru. Outside spiker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 11, Pierre Abellana. Opposite hitter from Adamson, number 12, Trisha Tubu. Middle blocker also from Adamson, number 13, April Tagsip. Middle blocker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 15, Pia Ildefonso. Starting libero from the National University, number 17, Janelle Delerio. Head coach for Farm Fresh is Shota Sato. This match is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is Cignal versus Farm Fresh. This is the PVL.
Take a look at the starters for the Cignal HD
volleyball.
Spikers. Riri Meneses, Jackie Acuna, Chinchin Basas, Jel Cayuna, Ces Molina, MJ Perez, and Judith Abil. As for the Farm Fresh Foxies, looking to get their first win here in the Invitational Conference, we have Kyle Tagsip, Pierre Defonso, Pierre Abellana getting the start here, a surprise start. Louis Romero, Trisha Tubu, Asaka Tamaru, and Janelle Delerio. As we welcome you to the Santa Rosa Sports Complex, Cignal versus Farm Fresh. And Amiga gets the first point.
Yeah, well, looking at the starters, Cignal just going with the comfortable 6 that won them the bronze. Well, for Farm Fresh, you see changes. Obviously, for the organization, they want to really find a good mix, moving forward.
Mixing it up with Pierre Abellana getting the start.
So does Pia Defonso, although it's not the first time she started for the squad.
No rest, Noreen, for Farm Fresh. Back-to-back games.
No rest for actually even Cignal. Back-to-back tournaments as well.
Cayuna at the service line. Trisha Tubu. Dug by Perez. Here comes Cayuna. The Chinchin Basas off the block.
Well, Chinchin Basas, during the Invitational, the Reinforced Conference, we saw she became a role player. Not much sets, but when they go there, she delivered. You want to see more sets to her. You want to see her score her normal numbers.
First ball to Delerio. Romero the set. Tamaru. Another chance here for Farm Fresh. This will be a free ball for the HD Spikers. Oh! And Tamaru happily accepting that regalo.
Well, that should boost her confidence. Again, we talked about her journey. She came from Kurashki Ablaze, got the first outside hitter, best outside hitter. Then she played for Zeus. Then with 1 day of training, we heard that from Kyla, she is with Farm Fresh.
Trisha Tubu showing us why she is the best opposite spiker in the Reinforced Conference.
I mean, I remember when Tubu was playing for Adamson, we saw the talent, but then here in the previous conference, okay, we're in the Invitational, in the Reinforced, she became so much better.
So Cignal here with a quick start, 4-2. Service error that time. Ces Molina now serving.
Well, that's one thing for Farm Fresh. You want to check, really. You don't want to be giving free points to Cignal.
Romero. Pierre Abellana breaking the block.
Well, that's why she's starting. They want to see her explode in today's game.
Take a look at that one more time. They drafted her for a reason, Nadine.
Yeah.
Ildefonso now serving. Sharp serve and a service ace for Pia Ildefonso.
Boy, what a serve, the way she targeted that spot, really. I mean, you like it when you see players develop new skills, new skill sets.
Although a service error that time.
Well, the percentage is 50-50. You'll take it. One ace. But, you know, through the conferences, Jaime, you see a lot of players evolve to be, you know, multidimensional. You know, it's not just hitting. It's not just receiving. You're getting a lot of that. Wow.
A lot of that, indeed. What a kill by Trisha Tubu.
You can see Tubu has gotten her confidence.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan. Perez improvises. What an angle by MJ Perez. Super sharp cross court.
I mean, there was just such a small space for her to work with, but that small space was good enough for Perez. And it's even more difficult than a strong hit, right? That angle, like you were saying.
6 serving 5. Over received. Abellana. Covered by Abel. To the quick. Dug by Tamaru. Jel Cayuna goes back to Riri Meneses on the quick attack.
Well, you know, we talked about the tough schedule of all these teams. Cignal, no time to rest as well. But you see that they, for the players and the fans, they look fresh today.
They have their eyes locked on that first championship, Noreen.
Yeah.
And a service error by Cincin Basas.
Yeah, for Cignal, obviously nothing lower than a bronze for this organization.
Abellana now serving here. Ces Molina with the first ball. They go back to Meneses. And Meneses will take us to our first technical timeout here.
Welcome back to the PVL. Just like that, the Cignal HD Spikers are back on the court. And let me tell you, they are playing with a fierce sense of unfinished business on their minds. After the heartbreaking miss of the finals last week, Captain Ces Molina, who we saw pour her heart out in that bronze medal run, told me that they're far from done fighting and they still have their eyes set firmly on the prize. Kwento nga ni Ces, we have to believe that this is our moment. There's no denying how tired we are, pero it's another chance to go for gold something that we're still longing for as a franchise. And her leadership continues to be the anchor for the team, and this conference could finally be their chance to break through. So don't miss a single spike and catch all the action on the Pilipinas Live app for just 149 pesos a month. As I send it back to you, Jaime Noreen.
I like that report from Kai coming from Ces Molina, Noreen. Unfinished business. A lot of motivation for Ces Molina and the Cignal HD Spikers, as now they have opened up a 4-point lead here.
Yeah, that's how you appreciate, really. Ces Molina and, you know, these players for that matter, tough schedule, tough matches, but, you know, they're still here. They're giving it all.
Tsaka na daw yung bakasyon.
Oh, right?
Romero to the back row.
Oh, good save.
Nice save. The push. Tubu. Straight to Abel. Now to Meneses.
Well, you love that connection today. I mean, you love it all the time, but especially today here in the first set.
This is the 3rd point now of Riri Meneses. That is to serve. Straight to the net.
Yeah, but what a strong start for Team Cignal here. They still have a 4-point advantage.
Kyle Tagsip, 7 serving 11.
Good serve, good pass.
Pipe attack, MJ
Whoa.
Perez. Solid dig there by Tubu. Abellana on the counter, but straight to the net.
But you have to give it to her. That's the right mindset. You've got to attack. That is your position. You can attack from the pipe. It's just the execution, something that she's going to work at.
Shato on your screens, of course. Your target, Asaka Tamaru. Offhand. Ball kept in play. Luis Romero bumps it. Tamaru once again. Deflected by the blockers of Cignal. Right back. Basas. Covered by Abellana. Trisha Tubu. Covered by Perez. Meneses will play center for Molina, who goes cross. And the action continues with a 1-2 play. Here comes Cayuna. What a rally we have here.
Long
Ildefonso on the
rally.
quick. Cayuna, 1-2 play.
Long rally alert, and it ended in favor of Cignal. We have to say, Cayuna, look at her numbers again.
She's the best at that.
Best at that. 25 spikes in the Invitational, Reinforced Conference.
Romero to Trisha Tubu, who rolls it. Off system. Chance ball. Romero the set. Cayuna will counter with MJ. Soft touch. Not yet, says Romero. Here comes Tubu. Perez with a dig. Cayuna sets it up for Molina, which was denied.
Good cover.
Perez will try again.
Still alive.
Asaka Tamaru.
Oh, that's still good. That's
Oh.
a good ball.
It's still alive here, and it's inside. What a rally. What a point for the HD Spikers.
You know, that's a perfect example of whatever works in that play. It was Cayuna playing football.
And now, Farm Fresh will call time to talk things over.
Go lang. Isa lang. Kaya yan. Tsaga lang, tsaga.
Go, up, let's go. That's walang ano dito.
Kaya
Like
yan,
same,
isa lang.
very slow. This team slow. No, slow. Okay, go.
Sino ako na yung depensa natin?
Okay.
Let's go.
Go. Kaya. Patience. Hey, 1, 2, 3.
Back after that Farm Fresh Foxies timeout, Coach Shaq de los Santos and the Cignal HD Spikers with a strong start here, doubling the score of Farm Fresh. Let's see how they respond after that timeout, though. Asaka Tamaru.
Well, that's how they respond. From that timeout, that's what you like to see. But we have to mention Cignal. Here first set. Their defense is just working wonders.
Perez with the receive. Tried to go for the combination play, but there's a violation there.
Yeah, they call lifting violation there, or catch and throw.
Jel Cayuna. There's that combination play. What a save by Delerio. Buhay pa rin. Cayuna on attack mode. Specialty in the house.
Specialty of the house, really. That's her second point. So that's considered a second spike. But what defense also for Farm Fresh. Body sprawling on the floor.
Let's see if Trisha Tubu can score a point. Cayuna says no. Basas cross. Bump set. Trisha Tubu elevates. Double block was there. Romero sends it to Tamaru. Abel bump set to Molina. Rolling it out of bounds.
Yeah. Just overcooked that top spin over there. Luis Romero read it and let it go. Wise decision.
And a substitution here, Chini Arroyo. Seeing action for the first time for Pierre Abellana.
I have a feeling Farm Fresh will be using a lot of players today.
Molina. Molina again. Bump set, Arroyo from the bench. Action's ongoing, but looks like Cignal will be challenging here. First challenge of the day, of course.
Yeah, they're saying no block touch there. But I like the pace of the game. I mean, it may be a 5-point difference, but I like the defense by both teams and keeping the ball alive.
Seen multiple rallies as
Yeah.
well from both of these teams. Hindi halatang matagal na yung transition of conference has happened.
Yeah.
Still a lot of energy from both of these teams.
Also, hindi halata they're tired or what happened.
And we're going to be facing some tough competition as well. We saw that young Escola squad. They may be young, but that's a tough team. And of course, Kurashki Ablaze now undefeated, the defending champions here in our invitationals.
Tough road ahead.
That's what makes it exciting, a short but sweet season. We will be waiting a block touch challenge here.
So for those who just joined us, good challenge. No block touch. So for those who just joined us, we have this invitational conference. We have 5 teams, single round robin, and the top 2 will play for the gold, and the third and the fourth will play for the bronze. Okay, so that's the format. Short, like you said, but sweet.
Finals is next week.
Yep.
All right, second technical timeout. 6-point lead Cignal. Welcome back to the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. Jaime Escalon with Noreen Go, of course. Kyla Kingsu, our storyteller for today's game. Currently, Farm Fresh, down by 6. The Cignal has been in control here since the start. And we've seen some great rallies, some great defense from both teams, Noreen.
Yep. It looks like, remember the report of Kyla, Cignal does not want a bronze. They want a better finish here. And they're looking good early on in this match.
The target Ildefonso. Arroyo was denied.
Well, defense working also for Team Cignal. So that goes to show that Farm Fresh has to work double time on coverage.
And a service ace for Ces Molina.
Boy, the placement of that serve.
How did she see that?
I know. Well, she is Ces Molina.
Romero, Trisha Tubu. Molina digs it up, and Jackie Acuna scoring. What an improvement she's had in that last conference, Noreen.
Yeah, I really agree, Jackie Acuna. For me, we mentioned it those previous matches. You know, she's a good example that you can get better in the pros, right? She is starting and she's playing well.
Ces Molina with a service error. Still some cushion here for the HD Spikers. Score is 19-11. Ildefonso now serving.
Well, she had an ace earlier. Another good one.
Cayuna. Here's Romero, bumps it up to Trisha Tubu, and a kill block by that Cignal wall.
Yeah, I think it was Acuna who got a hand at that. Great read. Check it out.
Yes, you're right. So Acuna with 2 points. Make that 3 points.
Yeah.
Lalong,
Covering the cross.
Lalong Isip entering the game. Usually their service specialist here. Romero wanting the quick, and they convert right away.
Yeah, finally they get their own version of the middles. You know, we've seen a lot what Tagsip can do, even Ildefonso. So yeah, I mean, you like to see that.
Cayuna adjusts. Perez elevates and puts it down.
Boy, she is not showing any signs of, you know, relaxing. She's just going for every hit.
Di daw sila napapagod sa South America. And we see that replay, exactly why.
I mean, defense was there. It was just too strong. And then it created that shank pass.
Giselle C now serving. Off system here. They improvise on the counter. Here comes Troncoso, who was blocked by Arroyo.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes to show Arroyo has been scouting Cignal properly. You know, that Troncoso C entrance. And C does go a lot to Troncoso.
Beliana, who started this game, will now serve. See if they can get momentum here. Giselle C. Perez again. Trampolining over the block this time.
Yeah, taking some pace off of that hit, but the same result.
It has been target practice for Amiga here. Now has 6 points here in set number 1. Asaka Tamaru, first ball. Romero tried to get fancy with it. Troncoso counters and finds the line.
Well, all the hitters, at least those that have been fielded in, have already scored for Team Cignal.
What a set by C as well. Vintage Giselle C.
I think we've been watching her for at least a decade. No, I mean, that's how good she is.
Pipe attack. Tubu was dug. C to the open. Blocked by Kyle Tagsip.
Well, you know, for Farm Fresh, they're hoping that stop would actually change the way they're moving, because Cignal has been dominating the first set. So they're hoping that, you know, boost their morale somehow.
Tagsip tasked to serve. Not the best of receives. They will improvise with Molina. On the move is Asaka there. Oh, Romero pushes. Oh, and a point for Farm Fresh.
There was a mad scramble on the side of Cignal there. Merits a point for Farm Fresh. Two players going for that.
Signs of life here for the Foxies.
Yes.
C. Chance for the Foxies. Louis Romero quickly to Ildefonso. Giselle C tosses to Ces Molina. Sending it to the seats. We arrive at set point.
Ces Molina going down the line, just reading the defense, which is what she's actually known for.
And now Rose Doria looking to take it home for a Cignal here. Delerio with a receive. Combination play!
Oh, finally, Tamaru gets a solid kill for Farm Fresh. Then you see, you want to go to that more, the combination plays.
Looking to put an end to Ces Molina. And there it is, going for the long bomb. Cignal HD Spikers will get the first set, 25-16. This featured server of the set is brought to you by Sunsilk. Switch to the new Sunsilk Anti-Dandruff Shampoo now. Tanggal dandruff na, balik healthy smooth hair pa. As the Cignal HD Spikers, some signs of life from Farm Fresh, but just too much Ces Molina there, too much Gel Cayuna. As they take it in the first set, with a score of 23-13, or check that, 25-16, as Cayuna, what a set she had.
No, we have to give it the Cignal. I mean, they look so focused in today's game. Everyone contributing. You know, you field someone in, that person scores. Maybe just Doria, but she didn't have that opportunity. But everyone else just won point.
Let's see if Farm Fresh can bounce back there in the second set. Noreen with Gel Cayuna showing us why she's the best setter in set number 1. Cignal HD Spikers getting the first set win, 25-16. As you take a look at the statistics, Noreen, some signs of life from Farm Fresh at the end, but just too much Cignal. 6 players scored there in the first set for Cignal.
Yeah, if you look at the attacks, really pretty dominating category for Cignal by double, 16-8. Blocking is even. You said some signs of life, some stops at the net, so you're happy with the net defense. Aces 3-1. You know, the errors just by 1. So in the first set, Cignal was just serving well. You know, it's not just the aces. It's more of serving tough that's giving Farm Fresh a lot of first ball problems. So that's why you don't see a lot of combination plays. But when they do go to it, they're successful. So they want the, like coaches always say, first pass. Give me a first pass. A good first pass.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Cignal getting the first point. Looks like there's a challenge here.
Yeah, that was a hit by PL Defonso, and they were saying there was a block touch, but Cignal would rather challenge that.
So a challenge right away here in the second set. Cignal seemed to be sure as well, though, so that's why they challenged early on.
Very early challenge.
It's the definition of every point counts for the HD Spikers.
Well, as we're waiting, we have to say also Farm Fresh, they've been serving well. We have to say that they've been serving tough. The thing is, Cignal is ready for the challenge. They're passing well.
Just that rewind. Okay, block touch challenge.
That's too high.
So Cignal is successful with that challenge. Hence, you see the smile on Coach Shaq de Los Santos' face.
I remember talking to him before a couple of games ago, you know, talking about whether it's his time. He still is waiting for his time and for Cignal's time.
Perez. Well, it's her time to score here. 7 points now for MJ.
Well, because it's such a balanced, well-balanced scoring for Cignal, 7 is pretty low for MJ Perez.
Cayuna, number 2 server in the league.
Oh,
Christmas coming in early for Jackie Acuna.
it is the Burr months. So, yeah, Christmas is coming early, but I like the way she snapped. I mean, a lot of players could have touched the net, but she just pulled it at the right time.
Cayuna again on the serve with the help of the net. Great presence of mind by Romero. Counter-attack denied.
Back at ya. Acuna and Basas teaming up for that.
Back-to-back points from Jackie Acuna forces Farm Fresh to call time. Off that Farm Fresh Foxies timeout, MJ Perez and the rest of Cignal in control here. How about Jackie Acuna? Quite the start for her here in our second set with back-to-back points. As Cayuna continues to serve. Another great serve.
Quite the start, quite the year for Jackie Acuna.
And time to bring back Kyla Kingsu as a story for us. Kyla?
Hi, Noreen. A young franchise with still everything to prove. The Farm Fresh Foxies have been handed a golden opportunity here to establish their name here in the Invitationals. But their journey has begun with overcoming the impact of yesterday's loss, which may have affected their performance in set number 1 today. But before this match, you know, Captain Louis Romero emphasized that with such a tight schedule, there's no time to dwell on mistakes. As she put it, this is our shot to show that we belong in the conversation. We're not here just to fill a spot. We are here to compete. And so far, they're losing set one. The Foxies are definitely displaying impressive energy with their new import really making a significant impact early in this set. So stay tuned and don't miss out. Download the Pilipinas Live app for just 149 pesos a month. As I send it back to you, Jaime and Noreen.
So going back to Kyla's report, Noreen, that's such an underrated part, having a short attention span to bounce back mentally for a new game. Especially on these back-to-backs, it's not an easy feat.
Yeah, but you know, it goes with the territory. We always say these teams, you learn from the past, win or lose, then you focus on the next game.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan. Acuna now has 6 points as serving. Nice receive by Delerio. They set up a play. That's exactly what you were talking about, Noreen.
Yeah, better passing on the side of Farm Fresh because we know the talent in terms of attacking, so it's going to be easier. You're going to make life easier for Louie Romero if you give her, better passes.
So now we're seeing Kate Santiago here in the second set. Perez receives, Basas hits, and nice hustle, but the point will go to Cignal.
Yeah, good effort though on the side of Trisha Tubo trying to chase that ball, but again, Jel Cayuna is just spectacular today.
So 6 scorers already on her part. Trisha Tubu looking for the back zone. Was there a check ball? Yes, there was, according to our first referee.
Okay, so Cignal is not contesting that.
Tubu serving. Straight to Ces Molina. Cayuna. Couldn't find the right timing. Romero, Santiago. Abel digs. Here comes MJ. This time the quick. Nice set by Louie Romero.
Yeah, that Romero Tagsip, we've seen that in their college days, and they're bringing that here in the pros. And again, back to that point, you give good passes, you can establish that connection.
From Falcons to Foxies.
Yes.
It doesn't matter, they have that connection. In the meantime, Arriba Amiga with that cross-court kill. Now we have a technical timeout.
Signal 5 for Farm Fresh.
Eight to 5 is the count here in set number 2. Well, we've seen some adjustments from Farm Fresh in terms of the receives, and we've seen a couple of combination plays. But Ces Molina has been a big problem still here against the Farm Fresh Foxies, Noreen.
Yeah, Ces Molina and the rest. Ces Molina et al. But yeah, I mean, it's a better set for Farm Fresh. You just don't want the Cignal, you don't want to be giving a point so Cignal can actually pull away here. You want to keep it close.
Misreceive. They go ad-lib. Asaka Tamaru gets the point.
That's one person you want to get going, Asaka Tamaru. Whether or not it's from the back, combination plays, you want to give her sets.
She is getting going here, Noreen, half of her team points. Jade Santiago now serving. Judith Abul with the pass. Bump set. Molina hops and manages to score.
Well, just knowing where to place that. Just enough top spin. And it dips at the center. She makes volleyball look so easy.
Now Meneses is serving. Not the best of receives. Free ball signal. Transition into a combination play.
Well, you just know Cignal has that in their arsenal, the combination plays. Cess Molina again scores.
Back-to-back points. Tamaru looking to answer. Checked at the net. Tamaru one more time. Checked at the net again. Here comes Acuna, was blocked. Now to Molina with the drop ball. Why not the pipe attack? Soft touch won't work. MJ Perez says, let me try that.
When you see the set of Jel Cayuna, it's so low that it's just part of their plays. Look at this. Blockers late to close.
Timeout is called. Cignal up by 5.
Lady fast only. Okay. Okay. One more. Minus set. Minus set. Okay, go. Service receive too. Okay. Get down the line only. Okay. Center care. 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 Don't. Okay. Center. Zone 8. You go. Okay. One more.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Farm Fresh.
Back here at the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. Cignal already up 1 set here, and they're up in the second set by 5. Meneses continues to serve. Nice receive. They set up a play. Meneses
Good
puts it up.
dig.
Bettis from the back. She's been operating. Nice block by Tagsip. Oh, intelligent play by Jel Cayuna.
She reads that. She really, like Molina, the talent really of these players, they know how to read their opponent's defense. Look at that. She looked, that quick glance made all the difference.
Delerio with the pass. Short of the net.
Well, I like that Louis Romero wanted to go to Tagsip. It's just the set was a bit low for her liking.
Pipe attack. Trisha Tubu. Molina. No good. Here comes Tamaru. Much needed point there for the Foxies.
Yep, she's getting, she's getting a lot of sets now and she's scoring the points. It's good to get her going, really.
Take a look at that one more time. This is the 4th point right between the blockers.
Plus, let us reiterate that she has joined the team for a very short time. As in, you can count it with your fingers, one hand. So, yeah, you have to get her comfortable.
1 practice, 1 game. For Asaka Tamaru, says Molina. Challenging the blockers there.
She can score any way, any which way, really.
Here comes 4-time best setter Jel Cayuna. 14 serving 7. They target Santiago. Romero, one-hander. MJ Perez, nice dig. Santiago with the answer. Basas, nice save. Chance ball Foxies. Louis Romero going to the quick there. Right pin is Basas.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's Elaine Casilag actually in to play the middle. But again, the ball distribution of Jel Cayuna is creating big problems for the defense of the Foxies.
Cayuna, she's been here for quite a while now at the service line. Yeah. Tubu, dug by Abil. Acuna will play setter. Molina Nice up there by Santiago, and a kill block once again.
Boy, this duo is really putting up that wall.
Second technical timeout here. Back here in the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. 16-7 now is the count. Cignal, they're up by 9.
You know, Jaime, it was a better start for Farm Fresh Foxies, but Cignal just on a different time zone today.
Well, the ball distribution has been impeccable here thanks to the server here, Angel Cayuna. Casilag, another ball denial at the net. Let's see how they counter. Basas, ball kept in play. Tubu sending it over. Medyo nabitin lang.
Yeah. Well, she wanted to go for the attack. It was far. It was in between the attack line and the end line.
Namamahay na dito si Jel Cayuna. Parang kanina pa siya nandyan.
This is a great rotation for Team Cignal. 10-point advantage.
She has maximized her full front line. Another sharp serve. Casilag will play setter. Molina rolls. Romero sets. Asaka Tamaru going behind the blockers. Action continues. Molina cross court. Tamaru again. Perez was there. The quick to Acuna.
Everyone's getting a touch. You talk about how impeccable the ball distribution is. Everyone's getting a touch, but you also have to credit their defense. You know, they're trying to dig every ball possible.
A 10-1 run by the HD Spikers. Cayuna has found real estate there at the service line.
She's starting to pay taxes already.
But Tamaru says, not anymore. As she gets her 5th point here in set number 2.
That was a desperate point really for Farm Fresh. They stopped, like you said, a 10-1 run.
Abel, secondary setter. Perez with a hit. Delerio, a high bump set. Tubu cleared. Oh.
Yeah, you know, it's really the shank of the wrist as well. We've seen a lot of down-the-line hits from Trisha Tubu, but this time the contact with the ball wasn't right.
The elevation was there.
Yeah.
Just not the contact. Still a double-digit lead here. Similar story to that first set. Cignal was up 23-13. Now they're up by 11. Tubu pinabawi. Checked at the net. Perez from the left pin. Delerio. A bump set for Asaka Tamaru. Here comes Abil. Now to Cayuna on the quick attack.
Wow.
She is having herself a game here. Jackie Acuna now with 9 points.
Boy, again, Cignal. What can you say? I mean, defense working, and then the transition to offense. They just woke up at the right side of the bed today. Farm Fresh, you want to stop.
And Acuna was there, but the point will go to Farm Fresh.
They call an overreach there on Jackie Acuna. I
May
see.
halong gigil na
I
yata
know.
yun na rin.
It's like she was so tempted. It's so near. I'm gonna go for it.
Sakatamaru targets Abel on the receive. Perez straight to Romero. Delerio straight to Tubu. The wall was there. Was that Acuna? Another block for Acuna, who now has 4 kill blocks in this game.
And we're just in the second set.
Speechless there for Acuna, who gets a breather here. Pahinga ka daw muna, sabi ni Coach Shaq.
Good job. Good job.
As lalong isip, their service specialist will be serving. Service ace for Ishi lalong isip.
You know, the serves of Cignal, I think it's so infectious. Everyone's serving tough.
Well, to summarize the first 2 sets, it has been the service received, Noreen.
And the serves and their service receive. Very basic for Cignal.
Molina, solid dig. Cayuna, what a back set. And Basas gets point number 5 here for the HD Spikers.
Eliza Bertolano in for Tamaru, giving her a rest. But you know, it's really the way Cignal is playing today. They're very bubbly, very vibrant, like you said in the open, in the pregame. That's why Cignal's Farm Fresh just trying to guess.
Tubu, straight out of bounds.
Yeah, and they're trying extra hard to try to score because they acknowledge the fact defense is working for Cignal. And then they're committing the errors.
Well, Tubu has been getting the looks, but it's been going out of bounds, Noreen. Bertolano just checked in. Here's Pierre Abellana. Nice hit off the block.
Well, that's going to get them in double digits. Talking about Farm Fresh.
Take a look at that one more time. Challenging the blockers of Cignal. But we are at set point here.
Multiple set points.
Cayuna. Chinchin Basas finishes off set number 2. Basas. Well, everyone really has been getting into the scoring, but MJ Perez, it has been target practice for her today, Noreen.
And the rest of the squad, again, we commend the defense, the floor defense of Cignal. That's why offense is flowing just smoothly.
Yes, at the end of 2 sets, Cignal in full control. They are up 2 sets to love. 25-16, 25-10. One word to describe Cignal here in the first two sets. Precise in their service receives there in the room.
Awesome.
Awesome. Cignal awesome indeed.
Awesome. Yeah, no, we have to say it's really it's a total team effort. It starts with, we always say, with the first pass or the serve. And in both areas, they're just doing it with flying colors and everything's falling. Jelka Yuna's, you know, her magic hands really just distributing the ball very well. Everyone getting a touch, everyone contributing for Farm Fresh. Okay, first two sets, you see the trend. You see it's a bit close at the start. A bit of numbers first. Attack 16-9. Again, Cignal out-attacked Farm Fresh. Blocking went their way, even aces. And nearly flawless set for Cignal. Just one error is 5 for Farm Fresh. So again, for Farm Fresh, you've seen the first and the second set. What are you going to do in the third set? You have to pass better. We saw the moments that when they do, they can actually convert. So that is your main goal right now. Back to basics. Work on passing.
They are here in the Invitational Conference for a reason. Of course, Farm Fresh, a developing team, a lot of youth. And their star setter, Louis Romero, Pia Ildefonso. Of course, a young middle blocker for Farm Fresh. So let's see if they could bounce back here. And Kate Veray is back in the game. And Liza Bertolano saw some action there in the second set as well. Looks like she is back. But Ces Molina, the rest of the HD Spikers, as you said, they have been awesome.
They have been.
As we welcome you to set number 3. Jaime Escalon here with Noreen Go and Kyla Kingsu manning the sidelines.
Well, Veray is in for the first time. I mean, I'm sure the fans excited to see her play.
Basas. Tamaru. Blocked.
You've seen that Cignal has scouted Tamaru probably since the reinforced conference all the way to the Invitational. They have been closing the door on Asaka Tamaru.
So that block was from Kayuna, now with 5 points. But now a service error. Masyado daw siya matagal sa service kaninang second set.
Tama na ba? No, but I'm sure in her mind she's chasing a fifth or sixth na best setter.
She has 4 now.
4 now,
So
so
it could be
her fifth.
Oh, soft touch there. Perez. A simple roll. La Rosa, libero. Nice set there by Micah La Rosa. You know, back in her LaSalle days, she is the spark plug. She gives life. And now she is playing in a different type of uniform, a libero uniform.
Yeah. And here's, you know, for them, they're hoping she will continue to be a spark for her team. Oh, good stop there.
Perez saves it. Basas on the cross. La Rosa bumps it. Asaka Tamaru was denied. Nice rebound. The other side, Veray checked at the net. Here comes Kayuna. She will go to Ces Molina, who puts it away.
Boy, you see the blockers really guessing who Kayuna is going to go to. Just a soft set to the outside, and that made all the difference. Really, the blockers slow to react.
I like the rally. I like the energy from Farm Fresh. Good body language here to start set number 3. Caitlin Veray, kill block. Basas and Acuna again. That has been the wall right now. But first, let's go to Kyla Kingsu as a story for us. Kyla.
Number 3. Quick turnaround conference, but even...
All right. We'll get back to Kyla again later. First, a rally ongoing here. MJ Perez. Second time she's done that. With great coverage there. Kayuna. To the back. Oh, straight to the net.
She had the right thing in mind, you know, that she saw the hole at the back of the blockers but could not push it through. Well, here we are again, a 3 apiece. So if you're Farm Fresh, you want to change what happened in the first 2 sets, try to grab the lead here.
Oh, close to the net, though. All right, let's try Kyla again. Kyla, what's going on over there?
Just like that, guys, we're already in the midst of a very exciting and intense set number 3, and the pressure is definitely mounting, you know, in this quick turnaround conference, but in this even quicker game. For Cignal, Jaime, and Noreen, we know that it's because this is more than just another tournament. They've been on the podium before, but they're still chasing that elusive gold. And as their decorated setter, Jel Cayuna, told me, ibang-iba pa rin ang isang championship, and you can definitely feel the drive and how dominant they are playing today. Meanwhile, the Farm Fresh Foxies are making the most out of their sudden opportunity, and though lacking a little firepower here, they're definitely gaining valuable experience. Sabi nga ni Trisha Tubo sa akin, we know it's hard to win here in the Invitationals, but we don't lose anything as long as we keep trying and taking home new lessons each game day, which our PVL fans can experience better on the Pilipinas Live app for just 149 pesos a month. As I said it, back to you, Jaime Noreen.
Well, speaking of Farm Fresh, Kyla, right now, they have a 1-point lead here as they are trying, and they've, no, the body language is still there. Still good sense of body language from the Foxies here, Noreen.
Yeah, I like the mindset. You know, they acknowledge the fact that it's hard. I mean, these are strong teams, but it's what you learn. Like that. You learn how to stop a hit like that.
I don't think they're stopping a hit like that, because let's take this replay one more time. Look at this. MJ Perez straight to the pavement. As this spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan.
And it's clear in the slow-mo. That was such a great set again by Cayuna. You know, the blockers were slow.
Perez, back-to-back points.
You can sense it. Cignal does not want to trail in this match. Great response after being behind by 1.
Basas now serving. Impressive game here for Basas. Romero on the slide. Basas with a dig. Cayuna with the sets. Perez was blocked. Abil now to Molina. Delerio.
Still alive.
Viray will try. But there has been a great wall of Cignal.
I mean, they're trying to establish impenetrable walls. Maybe Acuna, maybe Meneses in the middle.
3-0 run here for the HD Spikers. Bertolano on the roll shot. Perez takes a look.
Good dig.
Back row, Asaka Tamaru.
He doesn't like the low sets.
Technical timeout here. Cignal up by 3. Back here at the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. Some fans here, PVL fans in attendance. They have some really great fans here in Santa Rosa. Kaya ako sinabi vibrant at start because they really are vibrant, supporting their favorite teams. And now, back to the game. It was 5-4. Farm Fresh was leading, but Cignal with a 4-0 run.
Well, again, oh, finally, Viray makes her presence felt. No, but you know, we can sense that Cignal, they want to end this quick because of the taxing schedule. They want to end this as much as possible in straight sets.
Less is more.
Less is more, yeah.
Nice hit though by Kate Veray. Perez. Dug by Asaka. Bertolano on the wind-up.
Well, for a lot of matches, she comes off the bench as a serve specialist and defensive specialist. It's good to see her swing, and look at that. We've seen that when she was with UP.
Explosive as always is Alyssa Bertolano. Jel Cayuna quickly to Meneses. Free ball signal. The push. La Rosa the chase. Romero the 1-2. Cayuna! It was outside. Interesting sequence there, Noreen.
Yeah, it's the battle of the setters. Hits, no, not hits, sets over. Yeah, but don't look now. It is a tied third set.
So a 3-0 run. Responded by Farm Fresh. MJ Perez.
Whoa!
What a dig by Asaka Tamaru. And Bertolano finding the line.
Well, this is a good mix for Farm Fresh with Bertolano at the hitting end.
How about the substitution here in Alyssa Bertolano? Now with 2 points here in set number 3. They also have the lead.
Yeah, and
Nice.
you have to acknowledge the defense actually of Farm Fresh.
And Kyle Tagsip getting the point. So 2-point lead now. Take a look at this one more time. Timeout is called as Farm Fresh now with the momentum. 10-8 is the count.
Lang yung bola para makatake tayo na maayos. Ngayon, yung defense nila, puro one of the defense. Okay. So, can adjust. Okay. Sige. Pasa mo na. Yung Bertolano, marunong mag-down the line yun. Mas hilig pa nga niya mag-down the line. Marunong mag-cross. Kaya harang mo, pwede mo na. Kasi yan ang tinatarget. Wala naman nilalagay dito. Pero harangin mo pa rin dito, ha? Sige.
Let's go! Cignal!
Bakit lang.
Still serving for the Foxies, Kate Viray.
A 4-0 run by Cignal was responded by a 5-0 run by the Farm Fresh Foxies. Now they have a 2-point lead, Noreen.
New signs of life for the Foxies.
And MJ Perez extinguishing the fire there.
Well, I'm sure in that huddle there are some words being, exchanged by these players. Yeah, and Perez probably reminding the girls, we want to finish this in 3 sets. Because Farm Fresh is a dangerous team.
Bertolano with the pass. Caitlin Viray. Not yet. Abel will play setter. Molina looking to go down the line. Delerio chases. Bertolano pushes. Here comes Cayuna. The combination play.
Boy, that is pretty textbook for Cignal. Combination play, like you said, and Molina just finds zone 1.
Take a look at that one more time. And we are tied at 10 apiece. Nice receive there. The slide was blocked. The push. The dump down by Riri Meneses.
Well, if you have tall blockers in like Meneses or Acuna in front, you don't want to give these over passes.
But wait a minute. There's a challenge here. Net touch challenge by the Foxies. We have to give it to the Foxies, especially Caitlin Viray and Alyssa Bertolano, really changing the complexion here in the third set, Noreen.
Again, this is a great mix of girls for Farm Fresh.
Talking about Kate Viray, she had an impressive reinforced conference, especially that start of the conference, she was scoring double figures for a couple of games.
Yeah, I agree. I think she is the go-to of Farm Fresh Foxies, but the coaching staff, they have other things, other plans for this tournament.
So a net touch challenge here.
It's all ball
will be unsuccessful there. The point will go to Cignal. As now, they will be clinging to a 1-point lead here.
But actually, it's such a better set for Farm Fresh. You want to take from this portion on.
Ad-lib play. Bertolano. Abel with the coverage. Romero. Back to Bertolano. Had the right idea. Just could not execute.
Well, we saw Molina do a couple of that. MJ Perez. Molina also known to do those cut shots, but yeah, did not cross.
12 serving 10. Nice receive. Pipe attack.
Oh,
Solid dig there by MJ. Molina from that left pin. Point number 9.
and she's waxing hot here in the third set.
Here's the rewind of that.
You know, I always say, says Molina, you saw it in that slow-mo. Not a very flashy player, but very effective. The way she goes up for that, right? That approach, that swing.
Gets the job done,
Gets the
says
job done.
Molina. And now they have a 3-point lead. Trisha Tubu. She has been trying that
Yes.
since the first set, that down the line hit. And finally,
Yeah, finally, the solid contact with the ball. Sometimes that's where it matters, is how you follow to how you flick your wrist.
sharp serve by Bertolano. Molina. Let me reiterate what I said. Gets the job done.
Yes. And we heard her really shout. You know how much she wants this.
14 serving 11 now. Delerio with the receive. Trisha Tubu from the opposite side.
Yeah, back-to-back hits there by Trisha Tubu. She's feeling it right now. We've seen her when she's on. And she can create problems for Cignal defense.
Kaya Tagsip now serving here.
Oh.
Oh, overcooked.
But we have to say, this match, not much errors for both these teams. I think 4 or 5 was the max. And remember that one error by Cignal in set number 2.
Nobody's perfect daw kasi, kaya may one error.
Yeah.
Oh, this receive and a service ace for Jel Cayuna. And that will be sending us to our second technical timeout here. Welcome back to the third set here. 16-12. Cignal in control. Asaka Tamaru. A better showing to this set. They've had a strong run there earlier in the third set, but Cignal just calm, cool, and composed,
Yeah.
regaining advantage.
You're right. They had their moments talking about the Foxies, but Cignal just has the answer.
Speaking of moments, Trisha Tubu having better moments here. 3 points in the third set.
Well, she goes back to the bench, but great contribution in her short stint.
Romero now serving. La Rosa back as libero. Bago pa ako kay La Rosa seeing her in a libero uniform, and Romero gets the service ace. So they won't go away here, trying to steal a set.
Yeah, well, that's their goal. You know, first keep the match or the set close and then try to snatch it, like you said.
Back set. Timing wasn't there. Romero. Ball out.
Yeah, you see the approach. She ended up too near the net, so she couldn't really have a proper follow through. It's just a snap and she hits wide. Wasted opportunity.
Not the best of receives there. Opportunity here for Cignal. Cayuna will go to the slide, but overcooked by Jackie Acuna.
Actually, that set was pretty low for Acuna, so she was really on her way for that wind up and that follow through.
Down by 2 here, Farm Fresh, still within reach. Cayuna, pinabawi.
Oh.
Dog by Louis Romero. Veray on attack mode. A little too long there for Kate Veray.
Yeah, they call it out.
Looks like a challenge here. So will there be a challenge here? Looks like the coaching staff of Farm Fresh wanting to challenge.
But they will deny the challenge.
Which means Jackie Acuna will be serving since that challenge was denied.
Yeah, I think because they challenged too late. It's not within that 8-second period.
Perez. Cayuna back to Perez, approaching. Ball is kept in play, Veray. Tough angle there for Kate Veray.
Yeah, pretty flat hit there, and she hits that wide. And now a little bit of errors piling up for Farm Fresh Foxies.
Another double-digit game here for the server right here in Jackie Acuna. Delerio, the first pass. Romero, combination. Cayuna covers. A bump set. MJ Perez slowed down by the blockers. Here comes Asaka Tamaru, soft touch. Basas covers there. Perez, intelligent play.
Just seeing the defense, you know, the defense, because she hit so hard, the defense just froze watching her swing. And she had the entire middle. Look at that.
Sold it perfectly to get point number 20. They're up by 5 here.
Timing okay, block timing okay. Okay, after long ball decide. Okay, libero go. Okay. Okay, next point side out. Okay, side out. One good pass, one good pass.
Guys, tara, laban pa. Kaya yan, ha? Kaya yan, ha? Bulin natin. Sige lang, sige lang, sige lang.
Yeah.
Boy pa, boy! Isa-isa lang, isa-isa, isa-isa! Apit, apit!
Still serving for the HD Spikers, Jackie Acuna.
20 serving 15 here. The target was Bertolano. Bertolano elevates. Another chance here for Farm Fresh. They go quick. It was denied. Asaka Tamaru. Straight to Cayuna. MJ Perez.
Oh, good dig.
Nice dig. In transition, that's Bertolano. Kneeling set. Delerio will be the setter for Bertolano.
Good rally.
Cayuna, here comes MJ, drop ball! The variations have been on point here for MJ Perez.
And the variations are doing at the right time. Just really the defense of Farm Fresh just scrambling. And these drops are actually creating the most havoc.
They've been waiting for that strong attack, sabi ni MJ. Let me change it up. 4 away here for Cignal. Oh, Kate Veray with her own version.
Yeah, finally gets a point off that drop because, you know, the coverage of Cignal, we have to say, we've seen a lot of off-speed as well from Farm Fresh, but unsuccessful.
Pia Ildefonso at the service line. Perez na naman. Free ball here. Cayuna, what a set. Romero will go to Tamaru from behind.
Still alive.
Cayuna, MJ. Nice block there for Farm Fresh. She goes to the other side. Basas, cross-court kill.
Boy, finding that open space, Chin Basas, she's having a great game today.
8 points for Chin Basas. An angle. Giselle C now inserted.
All familiar substitution here. But double setter actually for Cignal. Ooh.
Another nice hit from Kate Veray. 4 points all in set number 3. She has been the silver lining here for the Foxies.
Well, she did just play in the 3rd set, so they're hoping for her to actually explode here.
C. MJ.
Ah.
On point, on cue.
Everything on for Cignal here as they try to pull away in the 3rd set.
The HD Spikers are now 2 points away from winning their first game in the Invitational Conference. And at the service line.
Jen Casugod and Troncoso in for Cignal.
Double sub there. Louis Romero wanting the quick. Bertolano.
Good hit.
Giselle C on the slide. Casugod straight from the bench sends us to match point.
Boy, that's what you call really instant offense at its finest. Look at that.
Her teammates loving that. Match point here.
Little bit of a breather for Farm Fresh Foxies there.
Bertolano, usually inserted as their service specialist. There's that jump serve. Oh, nice serve. Casugod was checked. La Rosa bumps. Tamaru, no. The counter-attack. Ces Molina puts it away. And the Cignal HD Spikers get their first win here in our Invitational Conference. This panalo play of the game is brought to you by Yakult. Yakult every day okay. And Cignal's game today has been more than okay. Like you said, close to perfect.
Yeah.
Cignal, Noreen.
Yeah, what you like from Cignal is from start to finish, you see the consistency. You know, a lot of people question that there are games that they go up and down, but today it was all up.
All up indeed, as one player who was everywhere at the court is Ces Molina here. Well, it was a team effort, really, Noreen. Jel Cayuna did an outstanding job distributing the ball, like you said.
Yeah, and every time she sets to anybody, they're actually ready, you know. Even Giselle C off the bench, she's ready. And then she set to Casugod, she was ready. So you can see a very focused Cignal squad.
We'll take a short break, and we'll wrap things up when we return here. Cignal taking it in 3 sets.
Mic check, ayan. Mic check, okay.
Okay naman.
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Direct.
Mic check.
Twenty-five 16, 25 10, 25 18. Cignal in 3 sets. One player was amazing this entire game. And she is with Kyla Kingsu, our courtside reporter. Kyla.
That's right, guys. Here with me is our player of the game, who is none other than Jel Cayuna of the Cignal HD Spikers, and recently awarded Best Setter as well of the Reinforced Conference. Congratulations for your first win of this Invitationals. Now, first of all, we have to talk about how you came in fresh from your bronze finish just the other day. Barely any time para makapag-rest or makaprepare. What do you think was the key to your win today?
Siguro yung energy ng team namin ngayon kasi parang gusto nila tapusin agad at makauwi kami kasi medyo malayo. Yan lang.
Now, Jel, earlier sa Dagat, you were telling me how proud you are of the team for showing up from the semis to the battle for bronze. Anong masasabi mo on the full team effort na pinakita nyo today?
Okay naman, maganda naman yung pinakita namin today, and i-apply lang namin to sa mga next games pa namin, and kailangan lang namin magpa-condition din physically and mentally kasi medyo nakakapagod ngayong eksena natin.
Now, Jel, Cignal has finished in third a couple of times. You finished in second, but we know that your franchise is still looking for your first championship. What can all the fans and supporters of, Team Awesome expect from you in this one intense week?
Well, every conference naman talagang ginagawa namin yung best, and same pa rin ngayon, another opportunity, gagawin ulit namin yung best namin, i-all out namin para sa inyo. Thank you.
Is there anyone you want to greet? Go ahead.
Yes po. Hello po sa pamangkin ko, happy birthday. Sa Cayuna family sa Dapitan, sa Hingog City, and kay Tita Myra, kay Jingay, and sa Cignal fans, maraming salamat po sa walang sawang pagsuporta sa Cignal management, sa mga boss po namin, maraming salamat po.
There you have it, Jel Cayuna, our player of the game. Congratulations once again to you and to Team Cignal. Now we'll be back after this short break.
25-16, 25-10, 25-18, 3 straight sets. Sabi kasi ni Jel Cayuna sa Player of the Game interview, gusto nila makauwi agad kasi malayo pa nga daw. Well, they did it and they will be going out in 3 straight fashions, Noreen.
Well, you know, kidding aside, you know that we mentioned it, Cignal really wanted to finish this quick, you know, to avoid any more possible fatigue or injuries. And they did it really with a solid performance, a total team performance, again, led by Jel Cayuna. That's why she was our player of the game. Everyone followed suit, we have to say. And they're looking good. You know, they want at least the bronze, silver, and gold at best. So you know that they're focused. Farm Fresh, again, you know, Tamaru just joined the team a couple of days back, and you see the adjustment. But great effort. You know, it was a very interesting game. They challenged Cignal, but it was just not meant to be today.
So Farm Fresh, they will be falling to 0-2 here, and Cignal now with their first win in the short but sweet Invitational Conference, and we have to give it really to the Spikers, of course, of Cignal, like you said, everywhere, doing everything here in this game. Let's take a look at the match statistics here, Noreen.
Yeah, total domination of Cignal in terms of attacks, 45-28. See the blocking as well. Their defense from set number 1, Acuna was at the helm of all of that, aces as well. So you see all the numbers pointing to a Cignal win, and they're looking to at least make it to the finals again.
They had one set, Cignal, where they only had one error, so
yeah.
close to a perfect game, as my partner Noreen would say. So Cignal HD Spikers getting their first win here. But on Sunday, the action continues at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. 4 p.m. Escola versus Cignal, and a rematch of last year's Invitational Finals. Kurashkia Blaze, the defending champions, going up against the Creamline Cool Smashers. Stay tuned for that. But for now, it is time to say goodbye for our courtside reporter Kyla Kingsu, director Marvin Chavez, my partner Noreen Go. This has been Jaime Escalon. Thank you for watching the 2024 PVL Invitational Conference.